Have you ever drove into a small town and instantly felt it? The walls felt like they're closing in on you. The air is so heavy and thick. The streets are way too quiet, and something in your gut says, this place just doesn't felt right. Deep down, you know you're not supposed to be there, and your gut is the only warning sign that's telling you to leave this place. I just experienced that yesterday for the first time, and I have been on the road for over a year. Here is my 21 rules to keep you safe on the road. And rule number 1, which I think saved me yesterday, it was my gut. I trusted my gut yesterday. Yesterday, I came upon this small town. Something just does not feel right. And, my gut was just telling me to leave. Like, I get creeped out from that place. I went to the gas station, and a couple people were staring at me, kind of weird. Like, ooh, like, that kind of, ooh, look, ooh, what is she doing here? We never seen her around here. There was about 3 people were in the gas station. When I walked in, I saw the turn. It was the turn of, like, what the hell is she doing here? How did she even get here? Kind of look. I was like so creeped out by the looks and the stare from those 3 people in the gas station. So I got my 20 bucks. I said, can I have $20 in gas? And yeah, sure enough, they said, yeah. And like, he was in a hurry. And he said, go hurry up and get your gas and leave and don't stay in this town. I was like, wow, that's kind of weird. And even my gut was saying it. I hurry up and get my gas, and I left that town. I drove for another hour last night, and then I came upon a safe area at a rest stop where I spent the night. And then I was thinking about it this morning, and I said, my gut, when I was going down that hill, because it's like a hill, and there was like a tree covers it, and it was just sketchy. It was just icky. It was just give me the creep. And I was like, I felt it. And I get my gas and I leave. And yeah, and here I am with this 21 rule. So trust your guts. And rule number 2, never share your location of where you are. Like, I never share my location, my exact location where I am. If I'm doing a video and the video turns out to be part 2, I probably will hold on to that clip until I finish all of my video, the part 1 and part 2. And then I kind of play around with it and edit it, then post it, because I don't want anyone to know where I am. So I never post my exact location, or when I'm even in that area, I never post. I wait until I leave the area. Or if I'm gonna post in that area, I am, about to jump in my car and leave. Tip number 3, keep your phone charged or any of your device charged. And always make sure you have these things with you. These are battery banks. You see, that's fully charged. All of my battery banks are fully charged. I got about 5 or 6 of them in my car, and I make sure they all charged. All of my devices are all charged. I spend the time to take them in the coffee shop or in the library and make sure they are fully charged. And everything right now is on 100%, except this GoPro that I'm using at this moment, because I'm using it and the battery died fast. So yeah, guys, it's getting a little dark because it's night, so I'm gonna turn on the light a little bit so you guys can see me in here. Tip number 5, make sure to have cash with you at all times. I always have cash because I learned my lesson one time at a gas station where my card, just gave up on me. I accidentally punched in the wrong PIN number 3 times, and then they shut down my card. I couldn't get into it, and that was a little panicky because I was on half tank. And lucky enough that I have my credit card, so I use my credit card to purchase gas. So make sure to always have cash at all times. Too much lights going on in here, so tip number 6. Tip number 6. I'm looking at my phone here because I have everything written down. Tip number 6. Make sure to always park near exit, because I do that. Like anywhere I park, I make sure I park near an exit where I can quickly escape if there's anything, or anything sketchy going on. I can do a quick escape. And make sure to back in. Don't drive in frontwards. Make sure to back in at all times, so you can do a quick escape if you must. And tip number 7, always carry a self-defense items on you, of some sort, something that you could use in time of emergency. Maybe like pepper spray. I have bear spray, and I have my weapons. Well, we're not gonna say what weapons, but I have my stuff in here at all times, and I know how to use it. Yup, I train a lot in Texas, and how Texas are, and I've been I know how to use it very well. So I always make sure to have my self-defense things on me at all time. Even when I'm sleeping, everything is right next to me. Tip number 8, make sure to lock your door at night when you're going to sleep, or at all times. Make sure to lock your door. My door, as soon as I come in, you see that? It's locked. Right now, everything is locked. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. It's nice and locked. My door is always locked. You know what happened to me once? A homeless guy tried to unlock my door, like from the outside. He tried my door, and he didn't know that I was in my car because I was laid back. So he was peeking through the front. He couldn't see through the back that I was in here, and he really tried to pull on my door. He pulled it twice, and I get up and I said, "What are you doing?" And then he took off. So make sure to always keep your door locked at all times when you're in the car or not in the car. Tip number 9. Tip number 9, don't overshare with strangers. Never do that. Like, I never overshared with strangers at all. Like, if someone asks me if, am I new in town, or if I'm in a small town, they said, "I never seen you around here before. Are you new in town?" I will say something like, "Yeah, I come here once in a while, like once or twice, because I have friends and family in the area." So I will say that, like, I'm just visiting friends or family, or I am meeting up with friends. I never tell them I am alone. I never, ever. So yeah, don't overshare with strangers. Tip number 10, always check your tires and fluid. Make sure you always have your tank in full. Your tank should always be in full. My tank always in full. Like, the longest I will wait is a half a tank of gas. That's how low. But once it's past the full needle, I will spend money, even $10 or $20 to top it up. That's how I am. My gas tank is always on full. And my tire pressure, make sure to check your tire pressure as well. I never have a flat. I make sure my tires are good. I just put some air in them, and my car is good at telling me that sort of stuff as well. So yeah. So guys, my GoPro died on me. So I'm not sure if you're gonna recognize the difference. I hope this is as good as the GoPro. All right, so let's see, what tip were we on? It is now 10 p.m. This light is my microphone, so yeah. All right, tip number 11, share your location. I always share my location with a trusted family or friend. Like, you know, someone always know where I am. And you should do the same as well, because you never know. Tip number 12, stay in well-lit area, or never stay alone at a area. Like anywhere I camp, like I always make sure the area is safe where I'm sleeping or staying. Maybe I don't put people, I'm not putting anyone in my video because not everybody loves the spotlight. But sometimes you will hear in the background that there are people around me. And most nomads, they are with families. Like, you know, a lot of them are not single. There are kids that are nomads, even babies, like in areas sometimes where I am. The last video was packed with kids. Like, I'm pretty sure you could hear the children in the background playing. I was trying to dim out the sound. They were running in the rain. They were screaming, you know, and playing in the rain. And if I'm in a parking lot, like the area is well lit. Like right now, I'm in a Cracker Barrel parking lot. And where I'm at is about like 7 other campers here right now. I prioritize my safety. Let's put it like that. Yeah. I am never alone at an area. Even on a BLM land, there's a lot of people where I am. A lot of other nomads. If there's nobody there, I always leave the area. Number 13, make sure to always have your first aid kit with you. I have my first aid kit right here. I have, what is this? I have peroxide, I have alcohol, I have Band-Aid. I got everything in here, but you find them now, but I know exactly where they are. Make sure to have your first aid kit with you at all times. It's very important. Number 14, hide your valuables. You know, like expensive stuff. Like if you have jewelry, I mean, you shouldn't be taking any expensive jewelry on your trip. But if you do have those things, make sure hide your credit card, your debit card, any little hidden cash we talk about. Like, I do not have any valuables with me, on me, in my possession. The only valuables I have is my laptop, my phone, and my GoPro. And those I always have in here with me, and I put it on my back, and I take them with me everywhere I go. It's easy to carry, or, you know, or if I'm going to the supermarket, I always put my blackout, see that blackout shade right there? I put that blackout shade right there so no one can peek in, or, you know, the sun reflection can sometimes, you know, people can see you right in that you got stuff in here. So I always make sure to put that blackout always up. It's always up when I leave the car or when I'm in the car. So but then I always remember to take it down once I'm driving. So yeah, and especially when you're in the city, because I'm from New York, and like whenever I'm in New York City, things always happen. So yeah, hide your stuff, hide your valuables, hide your stuff in your car. I put up my blackout shade, and that's good. That's good. And I don't keep anything on my front seat. Nothing on my front seat. Everything is off the front seat. The front seat is empty when I'm leaving the car. Number 15, always know safe rest stops. Like, not all rest stops are equal. Like, some rest stop, you go there, you're like, oh my God, like, what is this? Trust me. So how I find safe place to sleep or safe rest stop, I use my app, iOverlander, or, you Google the area. People will leave really good reviews. And yeah, make sure to always check those reviews, read your reviews, not just one, not just two. I go down the line and read them, like, because someone might have a good experience and then someone else go there and have a bad experience. I was reading this review once at a place that I wanted to stay. And, 3 of the reviews were good. The 4th review, when I went down in line, the guy said he will never stay there again because at 12 o'clock at night, there were gunshots. And he jumped in his car and left. And yeah, I don't care if it's true or not, but I wouldn't show up at that spot. And I'm glad that I read the 4th and the 5th review, not just the 1st review. Make sure go down the list and read your reviews. Number 16, keep your shoes and your car keys right next to you at all times. At all times. So if you hear something weird, you can get out of there as soon as possible. So my car is an automatic starter. I don't need keys. I just push in a button and the car start up and I'm out of there. But the keys has to be, within the car, of course, if it won't start up. But even that, I always have my keys. Here's my car keys right here on the string. Or if I'm changing bags, I will put it right on this loop inside of my bag. And it's always here at all times, right next to me. And it's hanging on my car seat. So I know where my car keys is at all times. I never put it here or there or anywhere else. The car keys stays right there. So it's always, my shoes is right there on my driver's seat, under my driver's seat. And yeah, that's where my car keys and my shoes goes. Like, I seen some people, believe this or not, I seen people taking off their shoes and putting their shoes underneath the car. Like, wow, like, what if you wake up and then there's a scorpion or a snake getting your shoes? Then you just put it on. That's no good. I've seen people do it even last night. I've seen someone had their shoes underneath the car. They took their boots off and put it on the car, which that's no good. Don't do that. Don't do it. Yeah, number 17, use privacy covers at all times while you're in and out of your car. Because my private covers, I put them up at night. Like right now, see that? In the front, I have a privacy cover. Beside me, I have my privacy cover. In the back, I have my privacy cover. And yeah, I use my privacy covers at all times. If I'm in a spot where I don't want anyone to know that I'm in my car sleeping and I'm trying to get away for the night with not that people knowing that someone is in their car, well, I wouldn't use the front piece because it's clear, and it's a dead giveaway. But the side ones, I'll use it. And look what I did with this. Spray paint it in black. So it looks tinted. And in the back, like I showed you, it's black as well. But I wouldn't put that up. That's a dead giveaway that I'm in here sleeping. That front piece. And security guard, that's what they know. That's when they walk around, that's what they're looking for. So what I'll do, I will put up my blackout curtains over my chair, like both seats. I put one, you know, just hang it over both and recline it all the way in. And no one knows that I'm in here because the security cannot see me behind the curtains. So that's my little secret. But right now at this spot, Cracker Barrel allowed us to stay here, so they know what's going on. So you're allowed to put up your black-up shades, and I did that tonight. But yeah, number 18, guys, never run out of water. Never, ever, ever. That to me is very scary. I always make sure I have my water in here. Always, always. I have a 3-gallon water there. I have a 1-gallon over there. And I have this. I fill this up before I go to bed. And this is what I sip on at night. And I always have this right next to me in case I am thirsty at night. And also a little snack I always keep. I barely never eat snack, but if I wake up feeling, the munchies or a little hungry, I have little snacks in here in my cooler. And water is a survival 101. Always make sure to have your water with you. That is scary to me if I don't have my water. That's a must. And another thing, this is number 19. Make sure to carry a map with you of an area where you're going. Like where I always get these maps, I always stop at visiting center when I get into a new state or a new city. And they always giving out these free maps, which you could just grab one. You don't have to keep it. You can toss it if you want, or they're even good for souvenirs. So I always have those little maps with me just in case, if I lost signals, because sometimes you're somewhere off grid and there's no cell phone signal, and your cell phone, the map on your cell phone is not working. Happens a lot. Happens to me a lot of time where my map is not working on my cell phone, my Google map. It's not working because I do not have cell phone signal. And what saved me is always that little free map I have with me of the state or the city where I got from the visiting center. You can even get them from the library. They're free. They cost nothing to pick up. So yeah, make sure to have them with you. And you can even collect them. They can be collector's items like, I was here. But yeah, you could do that. So I always make sure I have my little map of whatever city or whatever state I am in. And number 20, learn local laws. That's also very easy. You can Google it when you're in a state or a city. All city and all states, they have their local laws. And that I always make sure to check out. Like some city are, van life or car life are friendly and RV friendly, but others are not so much. You don't want to park where you're not supposed to park. And the last thing you want, God forbid, is getting that dreadful knock at 3 a.m. in the morning. And worse, your car getting towed with you in the back. That's drama right there. You don't want that. So make sure to learn local laws in whatever state or whatever city you go to. Like every city and state has their local ordinances. It's easy. You just Googled it and see, what the city are saying. And I've been hearing a lot about Trump passed this law and it's gonna ban all van lifers and all car lifers. That law is long out there. There gotta be a law set in place for people, because people can't do whatever they want. Then it wouldn't be a city or a state, it would be a lawless city or a lawless state, which is not good in my opinion. So every state and every city has to have their local laws, and that's a must. And these laws we have to follow and oblige by, because we can't do whatever we want. Then everything's going to be out of control. And that's it. And that's my 2 cents about it. And yeah, guys, and this is the last but not least, and our 21 list, keep you safe on the road. Number 21 is always have an exit plan. Yeah. It doesn't matter if you're in a tent. It doesn't matter if you're deep in the woods. And it doesn't matter if you're in your SUV or in a van. You must have an exit plan. And I always have an exit plan. Like most the areas that I go to, a lot of times I make sure that I checked out the area, see all the roads. Like if anything happened, don't drive there. That's a dead end. Go that way. Stuff like that. These, little getaway roads, and that's just my insanity. I might be a giggler, but I am a detailed person. Like I am detailed down to the bone. Don't let this laughing fool you and this giggling. Yeah. I go inside the stores. I speak to people, laugh around, get a feel of the area. Like I am like that. And I see everything. Like I am very detailed. And I'm very good at that. Like if you want something done right, talk to me. I'll get it to the T. and do a good job. That's just my thing, though. So don't let the laughing fool you, like me and me. Nah. God just bless me, with a happy soul. And I'm a happy soul, and I will work laughing. And, next, you wouldn't know what hit you. That's me. So guys, that is my 21 rules and how to stay safe on the road. So if you have anything else to share, like if something that I miss or something that you do and can help others, please put it in the comments, and let's be all safe together while traveling. Well, I didn't know what I was going to say there. Let's be all safe together while traveling. Yeah, to all my minorities on the road, yes, sundown is a real thing. Sundown town is a real thing. I just experienced it yesterday, and this is my first time in my life I have ever experienced anything like this. Like, the guy didn't want to say it to my face, but, the way he was hurrying up and tell me to hurry up and get the gas and just leave the town. That's what he says. Hurry up and get your gas and get out of here fast as you can. When they look around, they were shocked to see that I walked in there, and it was late. It was 9:30 at night in this little town. And it creeps me out because I know it, man. I said, man, this town feels so weird. It's so like when you're driving in the town, I can't explain it. It's just like black tin and so quiet and heavy. Yeah. Guys, my minority friends, be careful. Sundown town is a thing, and just be careful out there. Maybe because your skin color might be a little lighter than I am, and just be careful. if you have an accent, because I have an accent, like, as well. That's another hit. You're also a foreigner. You're not just black, you're also a foreigner. The thing is, they think that all of us over here as a foreigner is illegal. That's the thing. And we're here stealing jobs. We're this, we're that. Not everybody like foreigners. So my foreigners, brothers and sisters are just my black people in general. Just be careful of sundown towns. And this is my first time experiencing that. Like, I was supposed to do a videos on sundown town, said I never had an experience on it. And I never did. And finally it happened. And I'm shocked because, I'm from the Caribbean. That doesn't exist in the Caribbean. There's no racism in the Caribbean. So we Caribbean people, we don't know really what racism is. We came over here and we learned it, that it's really a thing. But, I'm from Jamaica. There's no racism exists there. There's no racism in Jamaica. We came to a foreign country and find that out, that there is such a thing. So just be careful out there. It exists here. Believe me. And for that, I am going to say good night. And I'll see you all. Thank you. Goodbye. Please like and subscribe to the channel for more great videos. Thank you.